Hello guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be creating a zombie tier list, and if you don't know already, I'm a huge fan of zombie games. Love playing Left 4 Dead, World War Z, and there's many more games that I'm gonna play that is zombie based. And here we have a tier list. I don't know if you guys most likely have seen these before. It's very common in videos. Today I'm going to be ranking zombie games. Some of these I have not played, so that's why there is a list or a tier in the bottom that says have not played. So yeah, I would say 40% of it, 30% would be in that have not played tier, because this is a lot of games, and I don't just play zombie games. I mean, I love playing zombie games, but I don't only play zombie games. And yeah, so first on the top left, then we're gonna go right, then to the left again. So that's how we're gonna be ranking these, and I'm very excited to get to it. Okay, so the first game on the list would be Dead Rising 3. I did have played Dead Rising 3. In my opinion, it is not as good as the games before. Dead Rising 2 was better than Dead Rising 3, and Dead Rising 1 was better than Dead Rising 2. So therefore, yeah, in my opinion, Dead Rising 1, Dead Rising 2, Dead Rising 3, Dead Rising 4, in that order, that would be the better games. So the older the better, basically. So okay, tier D, tier C, tier B, or tier A, tier S plus. Dead Rising 3, you are going to be on tier C because you are not a great game, a good game, but at the same time, you are not trash. You are playable. I could play you, but would I play you from all of these other games? Definitely no. Okay, so next on the list, Left 4 Dead 2. I don't need an explanation. This is top of the tier, one of the best zombie games out on the market, and I don't need an explanation. You could see the gameplay on my channel, my series. I know it's Left 4 Dead 1, but it's kind of the same thing, so that's why I'm going to put Left 4 Dead 1 on it as well. I mean, the game's one of the best. It's a classic. It's one of the best zombie games ever created. Okay, next would be The Evil Within 2. It's gonna put have not played for these two. I have not played them. I don't know. I don't know why. It looks like a good game, but I don't know. I just never got around to it. Next game is Zombie Army. The Zombie Army trilogy. I've played the game. It is actually pretty good. I've actually liked it. It's a good game. I forgot how much I paid for it. It was on sale a while back, and I was wondering why it was so cheap. I thought it was because the game was bad, and no, the game was pretty good actually. Yeah, if I were to put this game in a rank, it'd be A. No, B. It would be B. Not A, B. Zombie U, wow, okay. Here we go. Zombie U is this game. I don't. If you've played it, you know this game is actually kind of bad. I don't know if you guys actually enjoyed the game. I actually have not enjoyed the game. I always see this game everywhere. On the Xbox 360 store, in the Epic Games. I see it everywhere. I don't know why, but just I don't like. I have nothing much to say positively about Zombie U. And so that's why I'm going to put it on the trash list. It was not fun. The graphics were terrible. The story was terrible. Everything about it was terrible. I was not a fan of Zombie U. Dead Nation, have not played. Garden Warfare. Where would I put Garden Warfare? Played it a bit. I don't know if I should put in have not played or in the tiers above, but it's pretty good game. And that's why I'm going to put it in tier C, and I'm going to put this one tier D. That looks good, yes. So far, the list looks pretty good. I don't know if I'm causing controversy in the comments. Okay, Dead Effect 2, have not played. I have not played any of the Dead Effects yet. I don't know why. I just have not. This game either have not played. I don't know what that says, but have not played. DayZ have played. One of the hardest games I've ever played in my life. But that does not mean it's a bad game. Matter of fact, it's going in tier A. I know what you're thinking. DayZ really isn't a zombie game, but more of a survival game. I know that, but DayZ is just one of the most fun games I've ever played ever. That is zombie, and I believe it should be above all of these other games besides the have not played, because I have not played them and I can't rank them therefore. So I believe DayZ is a solid A. Definitely better than those 4 games. Zombie Army it would be a long shot to debate. Resident Evil. Resident Evil. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna go to this Resident Evil first, then I'll do this one on the left. This Resident Evil is going on S. Resident Evil is a classic zombie game. It is a definition of a zombie game, if I'm going to be honest with you. Resident Evil, you think Resident Evil, you think zombies. Simple. You think zombie games, you think Resident Evil. That's if you were to say, think of what's the first game that came into your mind when you think zombie games, mine would be Resident Evil, and I'm pretty sure a majority of people would as well. Resident Evil is a great game. Would I rank it above Left 4 Dead 2 and Left 4 Dead 1? I could debate that. It could be debatable. But I'm going to put it below it because Left 4 Dead is just, the gameplay is great, the story is great. I just love Left 4 Dead. And Resident Evil is a great game as well. It's almost in that top tier, but I'm just gonna slightly nudge it down at the second tier. This Resident Evil have not played before. 7 Ways to Die have not played before. State of Decay 2. I'm gonna be honest with you. State of Decay 2 was a pretty good game. Was it bad or what was no. State of Decay 2 was the most best worst games I've ever played in my life, and my zombie games I've ever played before. It is the best because I love how there's many things you can do in that game. It's also the worst in the way that the gameplay could be a lot better. Like the fighting could have been a lot better. But other than that, I love the actions you could do in the game. So that's why I'm gonna put State of Decay in B. So basically in the middle. Yeah. World War Z. Would I put in the top tier? Okay. World War Z. If you see the gameplay, you would know that I love World War Z. It is my favorite zombie game. Yeah, I said that World War Z is my favorite zombie game. Why? Because World War Z is the most intense zombie game out there that I have played. Maybe the games I haven't played could be better, but World War Z is the most intense game I've ever played. It's crazy because World War Z, the graphics are amazing, the gameplay is great, the gore is amazing in that game. The everything about it, the detail, the fighting, the gameplay, everything, the maps, the story. So maybe I shouldn't debate this and put it in the second tier. I should most definitely put it in the S plus tier, the top tier. Yeah, I believe those 3 games are at the top. I know what you're saying. You're only choosing these games because you've played the games on your YouTube. No, well, no. It's the only games I had. That's why I've been playing those. But those games are one of the best, in my opinion. And yeah, Call of Duty Zombies. If you play Call of Duty, well, it depends what kind of Call of Duty Zombies you're talking about here. Are we talking prime Call of Duty Zombies? Are we talking newer zombies, which isn't as good as it was before? Which zombies are we talking about? If we're talking the prime, I'm putting it at the top. If we're talking the now, I'm putting it in B or A. But it just says Call of Duty Zombies, and basically all of the zombies, I'm guessing, all of Black Ops Zombies. Call of Duty Zombies. Whoops, where did I put that? Oh, put that down here. Call of Duty Zombies. Why am I even guessing it? At the top. It should be at the top because it's Call of Duty Zombies. Mainly everyone has played Call of Duty Zombies before. Everyone knows how great Call of Duty Zombies is, depending the map though. Some maps are good, but some maps are just amazing. That just made me decide to put it on the top tier list. So next on the list is Amy. It's shit. Amy is shit. If you play the game, it's shit. It's fucking shit. It's terrible. Have not played any of The Walking Dead yet. So I'm going to put these down here. Looks fun. I've seen people play before. It looks fun. I've only seen a little bit of gameplay, but it does look fun. Dead Effect. Have not played any of the Dead Effect games. Dead Island Riptide. Wow, okay. Dead Island Riptide is a good game, but it's nowhere near as good as Dead Island. So that's why I'm going to put Dead Island Riptide in tier C. Dead Island Riptide was okay. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good. Could have been better. But it's nowhere near the original Dead Island game. Dead Island is going to be number 2. Dead Island was a crazy game. That game was fun. Story was fun. If you haven't seen the game before, you gotta play the game. It's crazy. Or maybe I should play it and you guys can check it out. Who knows? Deadlight have not played. Dead Rising 2 have played. The game was very hard. Well, I've played it back then when I was younger. I'd say around 10 years old, 11. I do remember the game. Dead Rising 2, Dead Rising 2. Where would I put Dead Rising 2? Let's see. Okay, so we're just gonna forget about everything below B. Everything below B, I'm not putting it there. So basically, B, C, D, trash, have not played. Because Dead Rising 2 was crazy, the story was great. I love how you just, the ways you could kill, everything was awesome. The weapon customization was awesome. The way you could kill the zombies was awesome. The map was awesome. It was a mall. It was crazy. I love the game so much. I love the story as well. It was a cool story. You could play online too. This was a great game. So I'm going to put Dead Rising 2 either between S or A, not S plus. It's nowhere near those four. Either between A or S. I'm going to put it as A. Yeah, A is good. A is about right, I would say. Dead Rising 2, actually have not played this. This is the, I can't read it, but I forgot what it's called. It's the DLC, if I'm correct. Yeah, so I have not played that yet. Dead Rising 4 have played. Dead Rising 4 was wasn't as good as Dead Rising 1, Dead Rising 2. I did say that it wasn't as good as Dead Rising 3 either, because I did say that my top 4 were Dead Rising at 1, Dead Rising 2 at 2, and then so on in that order. But it's not going to be in the trash list because it wasn't trash. But at the same time, it could have been better, so I'm putting it at D, above these trash games. Or actually, I could change it. Maybe I've changed my mind. Dead Rising 3 was not a good game. Dead Rising 4 was not a good game either, but it wasn't as bad as Dead Rising 3, now thinking about it. So I'm going to I'm going to change it. I'm going to put it up here. Dead Rising 4. Changed my mind. Yeah. I've seen this game before, but have not played it. Have not played Dying Light. Wow, I have not played. Have not played. Don't know if this game is. Sorry, have not played. State of Decay. Where would I put State of Decay? State of Decay was better than State of Decay 2, in my opinion. Would I put it in the same tier as Daisy and Dead Rising 2? Probably not. So I'm going to put State of Decay in the same list as these two, in the same list as State of Decay 2. And yeah, Dead Rising 1. Dead Rising 1 is I love the game. Dead Rising 1 is a classic. If you haven't played Dead Rising 1, you gotta play it now. You just gotta play the game, or you gotta see gameplay somewhere. Dead Rising 1 is the best Dead Rising game. The map was crazy cool at the time when I first played it. Yeah, Dead Rising 1. Where would I put Dead Rising 1? above A, but would I put it in the S plus tier or the S tier? It's hard. I'm leaning towards the S, but Dead Rising 1 was just on another level. First playing it, I love the game. This was my favorite game back then. Then I've played other games, and that made me change my mind. So, Dead Rising 1 is going to be in the S plus tier. Yes, S plus tier. Nothing can change my mind about that. I just Dead Rising 1 will always be one of my favorite top 10 games ever. Game was great. And yeah. Resident Evil 2, where does that say? Okay, these games, yeah, I know I haven't played, who hasn't played I haven't played The Last of Us. I never had a PS4, to play The Last of Us, so I haven't played Last of Us. Rise of Nightmares I've not played. Resident Evil 6 I've not played. Resident Evil 6 as well, does that say? 5? And Resident Evil 2, and that says Resident Evil 3, I'm guessing? Yeah, I'm guessing that says Resident Evil 2. Have not played any of those games. I've played this Resident Evil, though. It should be up there. This Resident Evil game was good. So that's, I'm going to put it at S. These have not played. I haven't played any of the newer Resident Evils. I know like 2016, 2015 isn't new, but the Resident Evil franchise is kind of old, so therefore it would kind of be new. So this is my list. So yeah, all these games I have not played, and these games I have. Let's do a quick rundown on the list. Going bottom to the top. Trash. Zombie U. Yes, trash. Amy. If there was a below trash, I would put it there. Dumpster. Garbage. Who knows? Dead Rising 3 in the D list. Yes. That sounds about right. Garden Warfare. Thinking about putting it a tier below, because is it a zombie game? I mean, I know it's zombies, garden plant versus zombies, I know that, but when I'm talking about zombie games, I'm talking about zombie games. Is Garden Warfare actually a zombie game, though? Thinking about putting it a tier lower, we'll see. Or actually, nah, we're gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave Garden Warfare there. It's a good game. Dead Island Riptide. Yeah, it's good. Dead Rising 4, yeah, it's good. Tier B, Zombie Army Trilogy. Good game. So that's why I put it at tier B. Not a great game, good game. State of Decay 2. Good game. State of Decay 1. Good game. DayZ. Great game. Not a great game, actually. I wouldn't say great. But it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. It's not a good game. It's above good, but not a great game. So yeah, that's why I'm putting DayZ at tier A. And Dead Rising 2. Wonderful game. I would give it a slight edge over DayZ. Actually, now thinking about it, maybe I should put Dead Rising 2 one tier list above. Maybe. Yeah, I should probably put Dead Rising 2 in the S tier. Yes, I've changed my mind. Dead Rising 2 deserves to be in the second tier. I love Dead Rising 2, one of my favorite games ever. Right after Dead Rising, I'd say Dead Rising 2 is my 11th. I wouldn't say top 10 game, but it's early 10 games that I've played before. So that's why I'm gonna put Dead Rising 2 in the S column, and Resident Evil, as the game speaks for itself. It's a classic zombie game. Dead Island, great game. Played it, great game. Loved it. So S plus tier. Left 4 Dead 2, Left 4 Dead 1, World War Z. The videos speak for themselves on my channel. The games are great. The intense zombie games. You want intense zombie games? Those are intense zombie games. That's what zombie games are supposed to be about. Well, that's what I prefer mainly in zombie games. Intense. I also prefer a good story as well. But if I were to play a zombie game, it'd be intense. Those 3 games are as well are very intense. Call of Duty Zombies, intense game, not as intense as the other 3, but Call of Duty Zombies has an intense story. I love the stories. Gameplay was fun. The detail on the maps are crazy. The Easter eggs are crazy. Call of Duty Zombies 100% deserves to be in the top tier. Dead Rising 1, yes, it deserves to be in the top tier. I wouldn't say it's near the same level as those 4, but it does deserve to be in the S plus tier. So yeah, so I'd say this is a pretty good list. I don't think I could have made it better. Yeah, this looks good. So yeah, if you guys liked the video, if you guys liked this list that I've made, then you should leave a like, and maybe I could possibly make more lists. I don't know, but I don't know what more tier lists to make. But this video was fun to make. Maybe I will be making more tier lists in the future, because I enjoyed making it. And if you guys liked the video, then leave a like, and if you guys haven't subscribed. And yes, I know I have not been uploading daily. How has it been? 2 days? Yes, it's been 2 days. Sorry about that. I've been busy, very busy, really busy with stuff, and I'm sorry I couldn't get to making videos. I mean, I've tried everything I can, but don't worry guys, I'm still here. I'm still gonna try to make daily content. That's one of my main goals. I'm not gonna give up though. Since I messed up once, I'm still gonna try to continue. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in what could be a gameplay video. Goodbye.